My good gracious me. What's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I am over here at Casa de Tank Top, but in another room of Casa de Tank Top, in another chamber of Casa de Tank Top, because we got ourselves a hot ass fucking summer happening over here in Chicago, and I'm assuming like a transformer blew up, or as Maddie had suggested, it's very possible that a Manderley forgot to pay forgot to pay the Wi-Fi bill over here, because my internet is down. I am going off of a wireless router right now. It's been very spotty. So what I think we're going to do is we are just going to do like a little quick intro. I'm going to bow out. If if my Wi-Fi comes back on and our internet's back up and running and shit like that, we will I will pop back on and I will rejoin the stream and stuff like that. But we don't need any like gobbledygook ghost in the machine horse shit happening up in this corner and stuff like that, because we have my more than capable co-host and partners in crime over there. It's Dustin and Morgan Drace. How you doing over there, Draces?
You.
Good. Oh, the Vanderlees, the North remembers everything but to pay the Wi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, no shit, right? No, it's like, do you think that like Torrin Manderley is coming down and goes like, man, it's like you guys get one little bit of fucking snow and you guys can't drive a carriage. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? You know what I mean? Like, it's something we say about Southerners all the time. But no, great to have you with us, Trace. Is very excited to talk about this episode, if and when I am able to. But also, who's going to be hanging out with us is again our co-host, other partner in crime. It's Maddie K. Ray. What's going on there, Maddie? How you doing, sweetie?
Hey everyone, it's okay. We know that Sean is broadcasting from the depths of Harrenhal. He's got to work off all that werewood juice. You know, we'll take some time.
Yeah,
You'll be in good hands. Definitely trust the golf girl with black hair.
Oh my!
I would never ever lead you astray ever.
Never, 100%. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I saw when they sent me the text where they're just like. It's like, yeah, your internet will be up maybe, by 6:50. I was just like, oh my, like, and then or you love her. She's been on a bunch of our streams before and stuff like that. One of my favorite creators. And if you haven't given her channel a look, if you haven't checked out her reaction, she's obviously rocking with House of the Dragon, and she's doing Vampire Lestat, to which I do believe I'm gonna have a stake driven through my heart if we don't cover in some form or fashion at some point in time, and we would love to do it at a certain point. But or you love her. It's Manic Meeks, everybody. How you doing, my dear?
What up? It's hot. As you can see, I decided to cave and get a beverage. So
Yeah, do it.
Like lining up your drink while being introduced was like so like moves.
Right.
I can't spill this bottle. This bottle's $150. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's where the treasury went.
Right.
Miller's expensive. He's worth
there
it.
We go.
His whiskey is delicious.
Oh yeah, no, I think they definitely, or like what you're giving. You're giving very like like obviously whatever bullshit's happening, like there's a lot of chaotic entities happening or whatever. You're giving very Simon Strong energy, which is like I'm just gonna keep chilling, just kind of do my normal, no matter where the fuck what or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. to R.I.P. Diva Down for sure. But like the
Velvet lives on though.
That's true.
Lisa's making sure that it doesn't go to waste.
I know. No, I that's something that I would love to talk about if and when but like just in the just so, because sometimes like with these, when you're going off of like a wireless network and stuff, it can be kind of spotty, and I don't want to have like, any of my stuff get, super duper potatoey, or whatever. And that's not just because I'm Irish. But we don't want to get any of that stuff over there. Yeah, I can say that. Okay. It's like I can do it, but yeah. So I'm gonna bow out for this one. I'm still gonna kind of be behind the scenes. I'm gonna be in the chat and stuff like that, chatting with everybody, popping up the banners and like making sure that the super chats are popping up and everything like that. So I will be here, and I might occasionally and then come back and give us like a little thing or something like that. But as soon as I get a strong enough connection over here, and the internet fires back up. If when it does, I'll rejoin you guys. But I'm gonna bow out just for the time being. Again, I appreciate y'all very much, and I'll see you guys in the chat. But I'll leave you guys to it as you guys talk about the general thoughts. But I will see myself out before we do that. All right, guys, take it easy, have a good time. Hopefully, if this thing fires up, I can make it back. All right, I'll see you guys later. No, I'm gonna row my way. I'm gonna row my way away like Gendry and maybe eventually show back up at some point.
He's still rowing 13 years later.
So I'm saying he's still rowing to this day for sure, or still running through the north to this day. But I'll check you guys in a second. All right, later.
All right, don't get lost in Harrenhal, bud.
So Meek, since you haven't really joined us this season, you want to give us your general thoughts on the episode and just how you're enjoying things so far this season?
For the entire season, I am enjoying it so much more than I thought I would, because being a book reader, having the information, we're all confused. Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to take out? What are they going to mix around? And even though I'm still curious, after the first 2 episodes, I'm no longer worried. I think that they can handle the season. I think they can handle with the information that they have. They've given us. I like the fact that I don't know where they're going, and I like the fact that they're including fan theories into the show. Because not to jump ahead too much, but like Helena with the baby, we're like, hey, according to the time, and it's always a theory that Helena, the last like a couple of kids, were Aemons instead of Aegons. So we always had that theory, and they put that in there. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. You're making me happy. You're making me happy.
The Helaman crumbs, as they say.
So I'm really enjoying the season. And exactly, who child is that? and this episode, the dragons, they're my favorite thing in the whole entire world. They add so much to this show that it's so good. It's so good. When the people are frustrating, the dragons are always wonderful.
They're always perfect angel babies, but then it's like, oh wait, I signed up to watch a show where all the dogs die.
Exactly.
Does the dragon die?
It's like the most famous thing about the Dance of Dragons is that dragons fight.
The dragons danced and the dragons died.
Yep. They can now fit into the palm of your hand until they're gone.
Yeah.
I'm in denial. No one's dying. No one's dead. It's fine. Melisa's totally fine. She's resting.
Yeah. So Maddie, how are you feeling about this episode?
Okay, so I'm gonna level with y'all. Season 2 did not instill much faith in me. I actively did not enjoy watching the show. And I was just mad every week. It was like the end of season 8 of Game of Thrones. I was just mad all the time. And I went into this season with that headspace, and I don't disagree with that headspace, but they are winning me back with an incredible run of episodes. I actually was kind of bored by this episode the first time I saw it. And then the more I sat with it and thought about it, I was like, no, so much happened. And so many things were moving, and we got so much development. We went deeper instead of wider, which I appreciated. And I do think that had the last 2 episodes been in the season before, and we rocked off with Rhaenyra triumphant as the premiere of this season, I would not have shit to say. Just so you know. But yeah, so I think that about covers it. What about you guys? What do you think?
I love this episode. I think that there wasn't a ton of violent action or whatever, but we got so much setup, and there's so much payoff to a lot of things that happened in the last few episodes. We always talk about garden walks being our favorite part of Game of Thrones, and then the big battles are the payoff after that. And it makes those big scenes so much better. You have so many people that feel betrayed, and so many people that are trying to find their way in the world right now. And it's just really interesting. I mean, every single character is in an interesting spot, and I'm so curious to see what happens. I even care about what happens to Crispy Cole, and I don't like him, So the fact that I want to know what's going to go on with him and Sir Gawain, and I want to know what's going on with the my boy Sir Dustin. I gotta see what he's doing out there. Marching on here now. Yeah, so there's a lot of really cool stuff, and I think they really just set up a lot for the next episode to see some payoff.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with like the whole Maddie thing where it's like going deeper is what I like, because it's not a slow episode in the fact of Rhaenyra sitting in a room going, "What would you have me do?" And
Right.
then without any real, it seems like you're spinning your wheels to just because we can't do anything until this big spectacle happens. So this feels more like bricklaying rather than just kind of like just some filler. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
it's
think
like
in the greater in the greater context of the season, this will be like a great stepping stone. Yeah.
It's like just all these like little details when you learn about like Tumbleton and like you see the culture there where it's like, oh my God, these are like just the chill spot. Like if you think about in Westeros, you're like, oh, where would I live? And I'm like, up until this point, Tumbleton is totally a vibe. Lord and Lady seem like small town mayors. They're like, I don't know. I'm just like, okay, that's a place I could chill. I could like take up a trade and sell some beads or some shit. I don't know. And I'm like, oh, that's why it's extra like sad when the army comes in. Or you like look at, I don't know, just like all these things, like with the dragon seeds, like all the missteps Rhaenyra's making, like with the dragon seeds, where it's like she doesn't understand that, like for Ulf, he is house that bar as an owner of like a little neighborhood spot. I fully like really vibed with that thing where I'm like, no, you don't understand. You're literally asking him to denounce his house.
Yeah.
And a highborn wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't understand found family. Where like these are his brothers and sisters and like shitty bum uncles. Like this is the house he grew up in, and like he's loyal to them. So he's like, and also it's a thing like where people are like, oh, when people win the lottery, they blow all their money. And I'm like, a lot of times working class people don't blow all their money. It's just when you're working class and everyone's working class, you're like, I could save their life by giving them $200 and multiply that across every person you know in your life. And it's just because we're just more like able to like take up for each other because we understand viscerally that power bill or the internet bill, like it's like, oh, well, I have it, so you can have it. Yeah. And it's like Ulf is doing that. He's just burning any favor from the queen. He's like, oh no, I mean, first thing I'm gonna ask for is like the stuff for my friends. And I'm like, I was like, no, I felt that. And it's just like an episode where there's room for that, where there's room for us to like have that even like be on the chessboard. I'm like, I've been really loving the season because of these. Oh, and we finally also got a real peak Game of Thrones villain. Where it's not, I'm the crab feeder, I look scary and I do scary things and that's my whole personality. And then I'm not really that important to the main and it's like you got, and somebody just was like, that's Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny. And I cannot unsee it. I cannot see
Not too much on James Norton. Oh my God.
No. Watch it. Watch those TikToks where they put Dennis Reynolds crash outs over Ormond's like temper tantrum.
It's so
There's
good.
literally a Dennis Reynolds like rant where he goes, but think of the smells. You didn't think of the smells, you bitch. Like he's Ormond. It's Dennis Reynolds. And I'm sorry. No one, it's just Dennis Reynolds.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like,
you know, Glenn Howerton is insane, and I support you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all that's a lot. I talk a lot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, don't apologize.
I love
to listen to us talk.
Yeah, I think going in with like the whole thing with Rhaenyra's missteps this episode, the Ulf is like kind of the biggest signifier where Ulf is trying to figure out his place and he's trying to like slowly figure out how to be in the court. But ultimately, the like Targaryens are so out of touch with real people, you know, and that's what's so fun about Aegon and Larys like going around, you know, because he's getting his comeuppance and he'd be like, oh, like how dare you, like how dare you not give me food? You know who I am, and no, they don't.
They don't.
They literally don't.
No,
yeah. And
I enjoy
but like
that a lot.
you know, and so I think when Ulf is just like, yeah, like you know, we're not asking for much, and when you have like Corlys like going off and being like, all right, fine, I'm gonna go punch somebody because you know you got nothing for me here. I gave up everything, so there's nothing left. So I'm just gonna go have a crash out somewhere.
I'm gonna go fight pirates.
Yeah, he's like, fine. That's the one thing I know that I'm good at. You know, gonna do that. You know,
and I like the parallels of like because Aegon and Rhaenyra both have like this out of the people of King's Landing cannot even fathom what their lives are like, and they can't even fathom what the small folks' life is like. So it's like, how much could a banana cost? $20? Like it's that. And like also there's this like fun through line with watching how they like what is the word I'm looking for? Underestimate the small folk around them, and they listen to bad advice, whether that's someone with an agenda like Ulf, or if that's just like your very own ego, like the voice inside your head, like Egan. And so I think that it's interesting to parallel park these two characters into problems of their own making. And I liked that happened this episode.
Yeah, and Rhaenyra kind of being like actually forced to reconcile the idea that like no matter what she's doing, they're still gonna say shit about her.
Yeah.
And all of it just like, well, here's your chance. Like you could do something nice for them, and but like here's what they say about you. So like,
and the people I'm trying to like get favors for are, amongst them. And also, I'm sorry, didn't you have a whole scheme? You and Nasaria had a whole scheme to kind of like ground marketing, viral marketing with Massey,
Elinda Massey.
Elinda Massey. You could have Ulf doing that same, viral marketing thing, and he's a dragon rider, so like he's the people's dragon rider, so like they would like listen to him if he's like, no, you don't understand. Rhaenyra is like a real one. That's our queen. And like if you had been like tossing back beers with the guy that knows the queen, that's you. That's like actually, if she's cool with this guy, me, she must be cool now. Like it would be very powerful. She just can't see it. She can't even fathom.
Well, I feel like it doesn't matter to the point that what the small people want is favors. What small people want is favors and things. And right now she don't have the money to get the things.
Yeah.
So when Ulf walked in there and be like, yeah, my friend wants a house on the hill and pay no taxes. She's like, the fuck are you bothering me with this for?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how to feed you guys and pay the people to protect you so that you're not out there getting killed, and you're out there like, sir, I can't, you're doing too much. It's like the mom's cooking. She just dropped something hot on her hand and she's like, shit, and look at my mom popsicle. Mommy, I want a popsicle. Mommy, I want a popsicle. Mommy, can I have a popsicle?
It's that.
Can I have 2 popsicles? My friend wants a popsicle too. If I get a purple popsicle, can I have an orange popsicle? And she's like, hey, god damn it.
Yeah.
Can I cook dinner, please? So I feel the frustration in that.
Dude, I love the idea that Corlys did it on his way out. It's just a big like, fuck you.
Exactly.
Well, there's that line. They said that it was like disgruntled Hightowers, right? Like it was writing on the wall. Also, Ulf can't read, so he heard people talking about it. So it might not even say that. Like this is very dubious information.
Can't read. Like the small folk can't really read. So I'm like, if she would have been thinking about someone writing on the wall, it would have been like somebody noble that you had just pissed off and maybe fed a rat dinner.
And maybe you should just like let them talk and just go be a bad self. Like, yeah, exactly.
But she's so bothered by the sneakerization.
That's AK.
Yeah.
That's my streaming partner.
I think it's like with me with that whole thing. I was like, of course she can't do anything that costs money,
right?
But if a lord came to her that she respected with this list of things, she would go through it and go, oh, the pardon, yes. Like, well, I'll look into what the crimes are.
Yeah.
Number one, look into what they are. And then I can pardon, like the ones that don't cost anything.
Yeah.
If she could find shit that doesn't cost anything, that would be like, I can't do that.
Maybe you should have reversed the ask, because the first ask was the house.
Like she was listening to anything that was coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, she was like, you want a house. Where? When Hugh can't even get a house, and Hugh actually needs a house.
I know, he got a whole family.
Yeah.
Well, he has a wife.
For now.
Yeah, a little bit.
What?
A little bit. No, it's Tumbleton's not looking so
it's
safe.
Not. Yeah. She's dead. Oh yeah.
Papa speaks truth.
Yeah, the episode gave another reminder to never cut your own bangs while having life issues. I mean, who's the bowl cut guy?
Oh yeah.
John Roxton.
He must be having issues too, but yeah, don't cut your own bangs.
Have you seen who he hangs out with? Of course he has issues. Like,
it's a choice.
Oh god. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, a lot of what we're also talking about in this episode is like the whole fanaticism. Oh, geez.
I'm sorry. Since I'm excited to tell everyone about this meme because it's like, go on TikTok. They just stick Dennis Reynolds crash outs over ornaments.
Is it Sean? Is Sean doing this?
Beautiful. Of course he is. Okay. Another super chat. Cruel philosopher. $5. Thank you. The dangers of religious fanaticism is written all over this season.
Mhm.
The Targaryens and the Hightowers
Reference the gods to justify so much. Yeah.
Yes, and it's like Spider-Man meme. No, you're doing weird religious shit.
Mhm.
And and it's kind of that whole, but it's crazy because then you get like a Darren stuck right in the middle. Like the kids who are stuck in the middle. Yeah. And I'm like, also, Ormond I'm shocked that Ormond was chill with Alicent. I guess it was up to the king marrying the siblings together.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't have a choice with that.
He would, well,
because it also would get them closer to the throne, which is what the Hightowers want. So they were willing to sacrifice a piece doing her part over there.
You're right, because it's 2 Hightowers. So
right.
Like if the king or the queen dies, it's like you still got the other one.
Yeah. But
and their kids will still be equally Hightower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's so crazy about Ormond is that he's all mad at dragons and their abominations, and he's kind of just but he's still willing to use them. And even in that scene where he's there with Darren and he's kind of just he's like, yeah, don't get too close to him. That it's just okay, but then he's still well, now he gets all smiley when the guy, the dragon toasts the guy.
It burns.
Yeah, and but then he's also all pissed off that he's not getting the reinforcements, with Vhagar, and so that's when he has his little freak out. And so it's well,
everyone
which
hates
one is
dragons till you need a dragon, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you got one, man.
Yeah.
So so I guess let's move on to who our MVP of the episode is. Maddie, you want to start with this one?
Yeah, my MVP is James Norton, the actor who plays Ormond Hightower, because the level of Glenn Howerton he has to bring to that role is crazy. And I can't unsee it now.
No.
But also, I love him in Little Women. I love him in Dragon Age. He's the voice of Cole in Dragon Age. My little boy, I love him so much. And so it's very cool to see this other side of him. And what he can bring to a stage.
We saw some sides of him already.
Oh, brother, we saw many.
The back
power move.
Yeah, we saw the back part.
We
the back side.
Posterior, indeed. Yes, and I just think that you have to lock in, to be introduced as a main character and a main player so late in the game. You really have to bring your A game to really feel the threat. And there's not a lot of information about Ormond Hightower in the books. He's never directly quoted. He's not around. And so this is an entirely show invented Ormond Hightower. And I just love the decisions that they made. And it's also kind of funny because I feel like this is what I wanted from Aemond, but Aemond can't be on screen right now. So they lock him away in Harrenhal until his next plot point, basically. And I just think that it's really fun to have that presence on the show, a piece on the board. This dude is a master chess player and he banks on people underestimating him. And I just think James Norton has expressed that completely, reverently.
No, I'm that's actually, no, you really got it, where it's his acting, where it's, able to do this thing where a religious fanatic who also will just burn his religion to the ground if he needs to, not burn the whole thing, but he violate every vow and of that religion if it means it can be in service to the religion, which is a lot of evangelicals.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean a liar? Yeah.
Very much. Honestly, hey, hypocritical to the core, to the max.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. We got a great super chat here. So, Maddie, did you choose your MVP based on how caked up he is?
I did not, but I appreciate the nod to the cake, like equal rights or whatever. I support it. His butt's not as good as Ilya Roznov, but so we persevere.
But you are.
I will
Yeah.
fight those cakes. That's true.
Yeah.
I will fight those cakes.
I still remember getting a text from my mom after the Jon Snow butt was like episode aired. She was just like, she's like, how about that Jon Snow's butt? And I'm like, Mom, what?
Thanks, Mom.
I'm like,
You
I
should
mean,
have just like berserked her right back then. Like, yeah, I jerked off to it like 5 times already.
Love the search for God. Though Sean is stuck in Harrenhal, he's still here today.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Exactly. That was my MVP right there. Yep.
Which one?
All right, you go for the.
Caraxes.
All right, yeah,
Caraxes.
Caraxes. All right, let's get it. All right, get into it.
Absolutely. Because Caraxes is doing what the people need to be done. Like what he knows he has a job. He's like, you know what I smell? I smell another dragon and I smell a kin. We gotta go find them. They're over here. Dad, go in there. Poke right there, Dad. Right there. It was just so cute how he was like, get on. Get
I love
on.
it.
We
Yeah,
have
no
to go
cor-
now.
no
My
Caraxes,
noodly
no.
boy.
Oh, I loved it.
this
With
My
way.
flying spaghetti monster.
Oh my gosh.
once in your
It's so
goddamn
funny.
life, Damon.
Yeah,
Father this daughter for once in your goddamn life.
Here's the thing, I just feel so bad because I feel like well, for me in the books, I feel like it's more that they care. He cares more in the books, and we don't get to see it. And we finally get to see it that when he came up on her and saw it was her, he instantly went, "Oh my!" That's the daddest thing I've ever seen because my dad did that. I was like, "Hey, Dad, I have to go to court for an eviction." He went, "Why didn't you just ask for the $200?" Because I thought I could do it, Dad. Like, it's that whole conversation and seeing how he was just like,
Yeah.
well, there's got to be something we can do. There's got to be something. And Caraxes is in the back like, yeah.
yeah. There's also this moment where he almost kind of looks at her as if he like has to remember who she is. It's just like
It's the hair. Listen,
Well,
when I
that's
left you with
what I
luscious
know,
locks,
And he kind of
and we come back and you have nipped it in the bud. He's like, girl, what happened to your head? Definitely Dad. That's a black dad right there. Instantly. Let me come downstairs. Like, oh, you need to comb your head. All right,
You
Yeah.
got the Targaryens do your hair again. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
yeah. And also in that thing, I think he just kind of like, oh wait, what? Like, and then when she's like, "Come on, Dad," and he's like, "All right, fine, all right, I'll be a dad now." And I thought that like her whole thing, she's like, "I've never asked you for anything." There's a lot of like the Corlys and the descendants of Corlys all kind of being like, "I've never asked you for shit," and they're all
Mhm.
just getting denied all the time. But to his credit, Daemon did give her what she wanted. He came up with a plan to kind of be like, "Here it is. Here's this head."
You know, it's just a random guy just trying
Poor
to
guy.
take his goats out or his
Mhm.
lambs
Poor
out.
guy.
I know. R.I.P. to that man.
Only thing I'll say is the fact that it did
Oh,
end up with some dead goats, and so that makes him the MVP for this one for me. Me, famous hater of goats, a true
Yeah.
goat hater over here. All right, sorry for I chop out. Bye.
He's a goat hater because he's currently trapped in Harrenhal being tormented by one.
Yeah.
Listen, she's everywhere.
She's
all
a
over the
goat.
place.
She's
Yeah.
definitely.
So what do you guys think is going on with Aemond and Alice right now? Like, is he in the castle, like recuperating? Is she got him like squirreled away somewhere else? Like, is
I
it?
I mean,
think-
I agree with our super chat comment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I
I
think
think so.
that we can all agree that Aemon is at Harrenhal Castle, but is invisible. Like, I think Alice is. There's no one there. I think she's probably. I'm wondering if like the less people are around, or is the presence of dragons make her magic more powerful? I don't know, but I'm like, she's cloaked the castle.
Mhm.
I actually don't think it's magic. That's so interesting.
Really?
Because there's an island next to the castle covered in
True.
trees that people can't go to. So I think he's either like hidden in a room that they can't get to because they're dumb and stupid, or she like rode his ass out to the Isle of Faces to like learn karate.
Right.
That's very true.
But where's Vhagar?
on
But
the
where's
island,
Vhagar?
too.
Oh well, he could be on the island. He could be burning the Riverlands. Whatever. Granny Vhagar does what she wants. Like
Well,
it's
granted,
fine.
They would definitely see her, but she can be hidden because she got hidden that one time for Rook's Rest.
Yeah.
So there's a way to hide her. It's very like she's not impossible to hide, but yeah, she just can't go flying because like everyone will like see her.
I
Yeah.
feel like wherever Aemond is, if he's, I like the idea of him being on the island because even if he's on the island, then she's on the island, just sitting there, like, hurry up,
Mhm.
hurry up.
we
I'm
like
ready to
want to
munch
get
you.
on that island. I want to get eyes on that island.
Yeah.
Who
Mhm.
did you have as your MVP, Morgan?
I was like the actor who did Darren. because to just be a character, I mean, much like Orman, but I mean, I feel like everybody was like, yeah, that acting was insane.
Mm-hmm.
But like Darren's character to go from just this character I just met and I've already been jerked around by the fake Darren, and just his like chemistry with the dragon, and then that's that like closeted evangelical homeschooled kid who's just like trying to not get hit upside the head. Energy was like so real. And he wanted to protect his family dog from the abusive uncle. Like that dynamic of Darren just being kind of like a little like prince in a castle, just waiting to like be like free with his dragon chained to like a goddamn 7-pointed star table. Also, Tessarian is cat confirmed, because I'm always saying like dragons are either a dog or a cat. Tessarian is definitely cat because of the candles pushing to the table.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You got pushed it off the table.
Yeah.
Cat confirmed. No, but I just loved how he was like, oh, I deeply, deeply care for this kid and his beautiful lady dragon, and I want them to be okay. And I want someone to be like, you don't have to, you can fly away and never come back. It's okay.
Yeah, I definitely feel that like his character, he gets how scary Ormond is, you know, when he's like, get out now. Like,
instantly.
You know, but I think he also understands that like in a lot of ways, Ormond, it doesn't direct that towards him, you know, which is interesting. You know, we haven't seen it yet, and he kind of knows because he keeps telling him that he has a role for him to play. So he kind of can like, okay, but he's still afraid of him. I mean, he didn't want to kill that merchant,
of that
you know,
guy.
so,
yeah, it was like so clear, that like palpable fear that you just saw in that.
There was no glee in that moment at all.
No.
To me, that was such a good example of a very complicated, abusive parental figure relationship. Abusers make you complicit. They make their mood and the consequences of their actions your responsibility. And so I really appreciated that they wrote that in to show kind of the complex and difficult nature of like having to manage, like a child having to manage an unpredictable adult's emotions and violence. And, you know, like maybe he's hurt a servant before, maybe he's killed somebody before. And like, so the genuine, earnest way that Darren was like, get out right now.
Yeah.
Because he has to learn those tells and watch them himself.
And I mean, this is like my own like thing. I got a vibe where it's like, I don't know if it's just emotional or if it's physical, but the way Tessarian, like when Orman moved towards and was like, you get the fuck away from him.
Absolutely. Stay back over there.
Makes me feel like, yeah, there's something more there.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm just like that whole dynamic was like just such an interesting scene. Like I rewatched it today, and I'm just like, just the beat and watching. You can watch it and watch what the dragon does. You can watch it and just like watch Ormond or just like Darren's reaction. It's like there's so much shit there, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very excited about this new villain because he's like a layered onion villain that I wanted another Tywin, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like,
what do we got here? Patchouli Princess Ormond needs a face full of dragon dung.
True.
I think he would gag and like peel his skin off.
I'm here for it.
Definitely either they're dumping either like corpses or dragon shit. Because dragon shit boil. I mean, I don't know if their blood boils, so I'm wondering if their shit also boils. So you wouldn't want to do that to the small folks that are in Tumbleton. But dropping off a bunch of dead bodies, while it could cause pestilence, but if he's trying to do, or old fish or something, like rotted fish, something that wouldn't kill everyone in the town, but would drive him crazy. I feel like something like that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So Diageo MVP is Jane Eyre. Also shout out to Girl Nettles pointing out every time Westeros in crisis, a woman was in charge of the Vale.
She's solid. She's cool.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of a badass.
She's sitting pretty.
I love the dog mom Aaron ladies, where she's just like, you know what? You don't need to like do a Lysa Aaron where you're just like obsessed with your son. You can get obsessed. Take that energy, put it towards two beautiful dogs.
Yeah. Also, canonical lesbian Jane Eyre.
I mean, You meet her, you're like, yep.
Yeah.
I
For
think
me,
my
it was like,
MVP
oh, you're gay and autistic. I love this for you.
Yeah.
She went to like, it was like the bridesmaids. She went to a wedding
Mhm.
and they were giving out dogs. She's like, I'm taking two.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here it is. Yeah, I'd say my MVP this episode. I just loved when Cole and Gwen showed up and they're like, "Hey, we need Eamon." And she's like, "Oh my!" It's like, yeah, like she's
Well,
like,
then,
so
I
chill.
bet you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Cool.
Alice,
I
my
also-
goat.
I know.
love-
And she's sitting there,
yeah.
just wearing Sir Simon's fineries,
Uh-huh.
already like retailored all that
She's
shit.
like,
just dripping.
upcycle weekend. We are
Oh,
taking
man.
all the velvet.
Well, then, yeah. What's the line? Like, who's the castellan of this castle? She's like, I don't know. She's like,
Also, she says, I'm a steward of
Steward,
sorts.
yeah.
To Cole, who is
Uh-huh.
a famous
Yeah. I know. So like,
I was like, she knows how to like plausible deniability. Get people to like stab
You're like wobbly. I can barely hear you. Can you hear her?
Yeah, I was having that issue too because I started touching my headphones.
I'm like,
Can you hear me now?
You're in and out.
Oh,
It's very strange.
okay. I will try and lean towards Dustin's.
Oh, that's better.
yeah, get up
Is
in
that
there. Get up in
better?
that space. Yeah, get up in that
I'm
space.
gonna lean over
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Did your AirPod die? What happened?
I can hear.
oh,
I can maybe this.
Oh.
Is that
maybe you were
happening?
farther away. Yeah, we're not using our AirPods. We're using the microphone. But
Yeah.
maybe you were too far away from the microphone.
Nope. Nothing.
No.
It's dead air.
Yeah, that guy's not working.
It's like blicky, 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 blicky.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, I'm just gonna share a microphone then.
There we go.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, Sean.
The rats got to the mic.
Listen, they're chewing after everything. Damn rats.
Oh, we're gonna get our cats though. Thank you, Alan.
Oh my God. Alan the goat.
Listen,
And
it's just something
also-
about when he speaks. It's so like juicy and milky at the same time.
Dude,
I don't know
that's
how
my
people call
secondary
that.
MVP. Like,
He is talking all of the stuff. He's like, okay, Dad, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna do it, but I don't think I can do it. And then he goes in there and spits some fire advice. Like, hey, listen, technically he should be here, but he just needs to go out there and punch a man in the face. Let him punch somebody, take a deep breath, turn around, drop down, get his eagle on, and then come back. He'll be
Yeah.
fine. We'll be fine. Just
yeah.
he got to get out of the system. And maybe we should get cats for the rats.
Genius. We got ships full of cats, and it's like, oh, so all the descendants of the cats in King's Landing, they're all like sea cats. So they're like, my great grandpappy was a sailed the seven seas, and like I love that lore where it's like, yeah, they're all pirate cats. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So, all
Pirate
right.
kisses.
I think we're on to Sean's favorite thing, the old cunt of the week.
Sean, if you can.
There's no cure for being
A
an
cunt.
cunt.
A horn-blowing cunt.
Cunt of cunts.
Although I do, after this season of, I'm like, after like the Vaymond sea snake of it all, where I'm like, there's a lot of good bastards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if we need to pivot someday to bastard of the week, because that like those the way the Valarians scream of the word bastard.
Mhm.
They make an art of it. They should teach a TED Talk masterclass.
Well, now he's got a new one to add because that's what Ormond was screaming. Cunt, 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 cunt.
Oh, I forgot
He
about
was
that.
screaming
Okay.
cunt.
Yeah. We need that in there. Yes.
Yeah. That last one where he had the sword and they zoomed in, he was like, cunt. Yeah, we need that. That's very
Yeah.
important.
I think Ormond is the easy choice here. I'll actually start this one. I'm just gonna go. Obviously, it's the garrison Hightower guard that tries to assault the host.
Mhm.
I mean, it's right there. I mean, he got his comeuppance, but
No, I don't think he did.
you don't think they actually did it?
No, because Ormond was like, they're an extension of you. I don't know. Maybe he did, but I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a reveal later where
I think he did.
Oh, really?
And I think that he did, but he chose to punish the family worse with
Mhm.
what they did to her brother. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I mean,
Trash.
I hope so. 'Cause I'm like, Ormond would be extra cunt if, like, not in a good way, in a bad way. Because I'm like, yeah, a villain who stands on business, like, I will punish my own men and your men, but a
Mhm.
villain who's like, no, we don't follow the same rules. Fuck you, because fuck you is even eviler, and I'm like, not even.
Well, I think that because that soldier is so low, he's like, yeah, fuck you, I'm cutting your dick off. I don't give a shit.
Mhm.
Like,
Fair.
I think that he has this like personal exceptionalism, this high tower exceptionalism that drives him to be like, no, we have to correct our own people because they represent us and we can't have them misrepresenting us. And also we can't let that shit stand.
Exactly. Like, you can't touch us. No, thank you.
Okay, yeah.
I'll come in just for a second, just to piggyback off of what Maddie said, because I have thought about this in the sense that it's very interesting if he, because I think it's, him to turn around and to not do it. Because I think, when you think about Gwen Hightower, who seems like the coolest Hightower, it seems like, or
at this point.
At this point, yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, like in the sense that, like, he kind of, he seems pretty contemplative, and he's spoken with Allison with a lot of kind of care and consideration and shit. And he's even like telling, like, hello darkness, my old friend, like Crispy Cole, like to like, yo, like, this guy assaulted this girl, like, while we're on the road. You have to do something about this. It's very Hightower, I think, to be like, there is a proper way to do these things. And he goes like, we're going to do both, because obviously we can't have our guys out here assaulting people, because then we're not going to be able to keep the town. But then also, you guys can't touch one of our guys. Like, I think it makes it, it's certainly, and to your point, Morgan, and just how this is the strength of an adaptation, where you get to fill in all of this characterization and like interesting stuff to like with these guys, right? And so I think it makes it more interesting if he does both, because he's this weird fucked up, he's like, again, he's a religious fanatic, as in, like, he can basically forsake almost anything, including multiple tenets of his own religion, to get the things that he wants. Now, he's going to personalize it, he's going to say that it's in the interest of the high towers and the faith and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But yeah, but I think it's very possible that we see that guy like again. But I'm a little bit with Maddie in the sense that it might be two things or whatever. I just thought that was one of, because it was one of the more interesting moves of the episode, and with him, like in an episode where this kind of was the Orman show. You know what I mean? Throughout the whole thing, like really establishing him very strongly and shit like that. So,
he was absolutely my cunt of the week. So
there you go. We'll take it over there. Tell us why, Maddie.
Yeah, so I think that, like I said, he displays this very complicated, abusive relationship with Darren. And I am not agreeing by any means. And also, like, it's fuck Darren a little bit, but he does have the coolest dragon, the Blue Queen. I'm not biased at all. And okay, the cool queen, the coolest dragon, except for Helena, who has Dreamfire, who is actually my favorite of the living dragons at this time. And basically, I just think that, like, James Norton being my episode MVP and Orman Hightower being my cunt of the week is like, that is the entire point of this episode. And that is, and
Hightower to his core.
House Hightower. Yes, absolutely. And I do think that he absolutely cut that guy's cock off. And I absolutely do think that he relished killing that poor little guy. Because it all serves his like godhood ego. Like he thinks that the Targaryens are bad because they think they're gods, but he is just as bad. He just wants to be them.
When he's already proved that he talks out both sides of his mouth, where he's like, I'm gonna lay down this this sword and say the secret words, and then like not do any of it. Like, fuck you.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Meeks, who's your cunt of the week?
Crisp and Crunch.
I
will tell you why. Because once again, this man has fallen to a if I can't sustain my honor, nobody can. The smartest thing for them to do, getting to the castle and seeing that there's no Aemon that they can see, would be to join Ormond. But no, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to take whoever he has left and let's go out in a blaze of glory. And Gwen is like, I've got a house.
I'm a money
I can
person.
go home. Why do I have to go out in a blaze of glory? Because you're upset that Rhaenyra made it to the throne, and why do I have to be punished because you
got outplayed?
Like, you're still upset that she wouldn't leave with you in oranges. That's got nothing to do with me, you know. And if he was smart, he would be like, I could just go home with you as well. Like, we can all go to High Towers and be High Towers together. But no. I want all of us, my 30 men and me and you, Gwen, to go outside and just run into the next people we find and just die. And Gwen is like, why?
Speak on it.
Who is we? That's my favorite thing to ask. Like, who is we?
For honor.
Like, to save our honor. I have honor. I pointed out the rape that was going on, and you were like, I'm painting.
He's like,
I'm challenging my Bob Ross. Back up.
I didn't do an affair. I didn't do an extramarital sexes with nobody. I mean, I don't know. Gwen might have, but not that we know him. So he's like, no, yeah, you totally set your honor on fire. That's cool. If you want to go be the suicide mission guy, that's chill.
Yeah.
Can I just do more normal? And I might live or I might not. But if I live, there is a chance. Like, my goal is to live.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just go to my cousin's house. Like, my cousin, he likes people. You know, he'll like you too. But we just got to make it to my cousins.
It could just be a house night with us in our fancy house in Old Town. It'd be great.
Yeah, I really want to see Gwen and Ormond interacting because they seem very ideologically opposed, and I want that Succession family drama.
Oh no, Gwen's gonna be like, "You hit it. Is he hitting you?" Like to Darren, did he hit you again? I'll kill him. Well, I don't know. It'd be interesting because he is the head guy. Like, Ormond is he's the heir, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody does have to so Gwen will have to like walk a tightrope.
Fall in line. Yeah.
But I'm just like, how dare he sentence everybody to death because he still feels like dying after he realized that letting the dragons loose was not the smartest thing. Every time I see him, I realize that I'm still mad at him for being so gung-ho about bringing out the dragons. And then he finally gets to see the dragons in action. He's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Clutching his pearls and being like, oh my God, I got the vapors. What is happening outside? You guys, the dragons were flying and it's hot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have time for that. So he's my cunt of the week. Fuck him. Yeah. Always and forever.
But he is trying to kill the person you hate the most. So
yeah,
I got that. He is trying to kill your enemy.
But I want him to die.
I mean,
co-signed.
So does Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
I'm like, I want. Like, is it time yet?
He's like, I would also like to die.
Like, sir, you can
said
die.
No to me, so we all die.
Exactly.
Tale as old.
Two of them, both queens, technically were like, nah.
Yeah. So like, Crispy Cole is acting as like a man who has already lost his honor, right? Because and Alicent was the one that like brought it back to him, but without her, he doesn't have honor. And so he's just like reverting back to the same old shit. It's very annoying. We're all tired of it. Fabian Frankel, you're beautiful. I hate your ass.
But that being said, I will be very interested. I want to see the Scorpion warfare. That's the Dornish style. Of one thing us Dornish know how to do is fuck up Targaryen dragons by not actually engaging in direct battle. So show me the Dornish moves.
But like
before you die, and then you'll die.
But he's from like House Cole is the Stormlands. Like he is Dornish, but like he's a Dornish bastard of a Stormlander house, and so he is ashamed of his Dornish heritage, and that's one of the reasons he became a Kingsguard.
Mark Reyes, you're correct. Oh, we're all gonna die. I hope so. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, mine. I don't know if I did mine.
No.
Oh, I know it's not the worst way people are making a living during wartime, but my cunts of the week are the corpse pimps because they're pimping out my sweet baby Sunfire, and how much it's like this to touch him, this to get your picture taken. Right?
That's 2 hands. That's 2 touches.
Technically, you should have charged for the face because his face was on it. But see, look at you. You're not enterprising enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a price to jerk off on. Like, I don't want to think about what some freaks have been coming to this dragon corpse, because I think everything's on the table, and so fuck those horrible corpse pimps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I guess it's an honest living, kind of.
It's a
I
dishonest
just hate it.
yeah.
I just hate it. It makes me so sad. I just think about like,
It feels very carny, like look at the two-headed boy and like the chicken lady and like all
I
these sort of
know
things,
it.
you know, and like because like most small folks have never been that close to
I
a
know,
dragon.
and it probably killed his whole family, so he actually is totally like justified.
Yeah.
But it's like that's someone's dead dog. You don't let people have sex with someone's dead dog.
I'm very much a Sunfire hater and an Aegon hater, so I enjoyed all of that. But also, I really liked how dead Sunfire looked. Like, it's so hard to see the dragons when they're moving. And so I love how close we got. And I do appreciate that Aegon took a scale from Sunfire.
I saw that. That's going to someone's eyeball.
You think?
I'm cutting people.
Eamon's other eyeball.
I'm cutting people. I'm cutting somebody to see if it works.
He can do hand to hand. He was very enterprising with that little broken arrow. So I don't know. I'm like, it sucks that they wrote this character. Aegon. Aegon. They're all Aegon. How could I forget that?
Yeah.
I hate how they wrote
all
him
egg.
into a corner with like, you can't. Once you make someone a full rapist, like it's very hard to like redeem them. But I'm like, I don't know. You burn their dick off. You make them kiss shitty boots. You make them go on a journey where they get the shit kicked out of them. And I'm like, not that I'm ever going to be an Aegon lover, like make him king, but I do love that they're like, this is the only, like, this is good. They're doing good. They're doing the best that they could to really make an arc with this character. And I don't know. I'm like, I've been just loving the Aegon Larrys, where like Larrys is working that fine line of like, I'm trying to keep this kid alive.
Oh
but
my
I
gosh.
can't fully, because if he sees that I am managing him, he will turn on me. Like, because he's like, the second he thinks he's being managed, he will never listen to me again.
It's very much toddler. Very much toddler. Like, hey, can I see that piece of paper? Can I see that?
Yep.
Like that.
Here's your choices. So you can do this or you can do that, buddy. Like, which one do you want to do?
I want to go outside. Very much.
Larry's like gentle parenting.
Well, I mean, he got some consequences today when he tried to run up on somebody. He got to lick some shit shoe. So maybe the shit shoe will have him sit down and realize that either you are Aegon or you're not. You have to decide how you're going to move. Because you can't.
And I think, that was calculated by Larry's, because it's like, no, the consequences. So if I intervene every time, the second he's alone, he's gonna do it again. He needs to viscerally taste the shit off someone's shoe, or have be threatened with death. He needs to let him face his consequences. Yeah. Honestly, Larry should have a child, because I think he'd be a very good father. Until the child got in his way and he'd have to set it on fire. But
yes.
Up until then.
That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy that you think Larys would be a good dad.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
He's like gentle. If he needed the child to like be a normal person and like, run something. I don't know. If he needed what happened?
You're fine. It's fine. Don't worry
sorry. I thought I got dropped out. But it was just like, no, I do see how he's like, managing this, like, again, just kind of bratty child. But without, it's invisible. Like, Aegon doesn't even see it. Like, he thinks, this is just my servant. This is just my, like, steward or whatever. Like, he doesn't even see how he is being, his life is being saved without him seeing it. And he's also, like, because if Larys was totally in control and a bad consequence happens, Aegon would blame Larys.
Hang on, we got 2 great comments.
Yeah.
I think he did.
That's probably why he didn't interfere. He was like, if I had a camera.
He's like, oh, I was about to attack you too, but wouldn't it be worse if your shoe was off and there was like bare toe? No, listen. Let's his kink is barefoot, okay? Yeah. Not boots. He's not a fetish boot guy. He is bare toe.
No, but like he loves having the high brought low for his entertainment. Like the foot thing was as much of a humiliation for Alicent as it was a foot thing.
Oh, he's watching the dog shit. The Dom just
Yeah.
he's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know
just
what?
so
He's been
funny.
working hard. He deserves a little treat.
He does. Like managing that kid without
Well,
knowing he's
yeah.
being managed.
Nah,
is like,
fuck Laris.
okay.
He killed my
I
husband. Fuck him
love
forever.
Laris. I love Laris.
I listen, you're
That's
correct
so
on that.
crazy. That's
It's my
so crazy.
He's my problematic fave.
You know, that is certainly a problematic fave to have.
Yeah.
Well,
So I guess one of the things we should talk here about before we wrap things up. A couple people had asked about the pregnant aspect of the Helena.
The Gregnant. Yeah,
yeah.
Gregnant Helena.
Yeah.
Mhm.
uh-oh, you're in danger, girl.
Yeah,
Girl.
Yeah.
But, did we put up the super chat yet? Or
It's not. It wasn't a super chat. It was just a.
oh, well, that one was
Okay.
right there.
I that's not a super chat though.
Oh, it was just.
It's okay. Thank you for helping. Just a question.
Well,
Just a question.
okay. I think again, like this is kind of that's why I love that. I'm like really loving this season. We're going to see why Rhaenyra is gonna have to like do some shit that's actually evil. I
Mhm.
think maybe or won't or could. I don't know because I'm just like, if there is a mystery heir and we don't know it, we don't have a DNA or like I don't know, if they put a gender reveal. They can't until that baby's out of that person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She can't let Helena leave until the baby's born. And then
Or she can force her to drink moon tea.
How late in a pregnancy is moon tea still gonna work though? That's what
I
I'm
mean,
like.
for Eliza Aaron, like it was pretty
Yeah.
late. So I mean, she
Okay.
almost died, but like
But that's
Mhm.
also the thing where it's like, yeah, well, if we see her force her to drink that much moon tea and Helena's so sick she almost dies, that's again another fucking evil
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
shit. And
I
so it's
agree.
like, so you're like, yeah, she, it's gonna be like an impossible choice, but
Yeah, Rhaenyra's trying so hard to get through this war without shedding any
Mhm.
blood. And she's going to have to get into a situation where there's no other option but to shed blood. Do I kill the mother? Do I kill the child? Do I kill them both? Like, and I don't want that for Helena because she's my favorite Targaryen at this point. But I don't like, there's no way out for Rhaenyra without compromising or sacrificing something. And that is a lesson that she really needs to learn if she wants to get out of this alive.
Well, for me, I feel like it's
Wow.
got to get through
Wow,
Alicent
Cord.
first.
Oof.
And I think Alicent is the biggest
Rotted.
the biggest hurdle because she
Mhm.
knows that her safety is dependent on Helena and her not having this baby. So she could also be like, I need you to drink this tea, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, I need you to swallow
to
this.
save her.
And then not
Trying to
knowing
save
what
her
could
life.
happen or, her being sick or something. Because you know how they're not going directly by what's going on in the books.
Mhm.
They're going to take it and flip it. And no matter what happens, it's going to be Rhaenyra's fault. So she could easily convince or make Helena take the tea. Something could happen. She could have a miscarriage or she could have a deformed baby and then chuck it and then chuck her, or she could just actually do the suicide attempt, or like it could be just an accidental death during the birth. But either way, it's going to be blamed on Rhaenyra. So I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm seeing how they could spin this because
Mhm.
nothing is as direct as it was in the book.
I'm
All the
thinking,
things.
I'm thinking book thoughts, and I know you can hear them, Meeks. I know you can hear them.
It's the lighting that makes it witchery. Like,
I have been having book thoughts. Yeah, also
Mhm.
this whole thing. Yeah, it's like. Ooh.
I don't even think it's Aegon's. I think it's Aemon's.
No, we know it's Aemon's. We know it's Aemon's.
I could go
Listen.
either way. I'm
Because he was like, if you were my wife, I'd make you do your duty and I would do my duty. And she was
He
like,
was-
bitch, I'm on
yeah.
a balcony.
You should love to marry your sister. That's what he said.
Bitch, I will jump off this balcony.
yeah.
Don't play with me.
And
It
then
is
he'd
the
have,
blue light.
and then like Aemon would have like a side spare. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's always been like, I'm gonna be king someday, but it's kind of
Yeah.
nice. Like I'll marry my
Yes, Amy.
sister. I'll also put a heir in there for when I'm doing war, just in case. But honestly, I think that here's another thing. It's like if Rhaenyra just from jump was just ruthless, and yes, for a second everyone would call you Rhaenyra the horrible, cruel person, but slay the people that deserve it, like the Ormonds, the Hightowers, like the high up Hightowers. Kill every man in
Mhm.
in in the high towers. And like, I'm sorry, whatever else you do, you could actually keep around the women because you made your point. I said what I said. You saw what happens. This is a lesson for the realm. Do not do this again. And then she could be a peaceful queen for the rest of her reign. And that's my own theory, where I'm like, if you do one horrific atrocity, but just like keep it to the men who are, you know, fucking around. Like,
direct it carefully.
Yeah. Make House Hightower like take all their gold. Send all your dragons, go to Old Town and be like, you're usurped. Gold, please. Money now. You know, like, I don't know. That's my theory, where it's like her kind of trying to keep it bloodless in the beginning was what kind of first. If that was the downfall, ultimately.
Yeah. Oh, John.
I think I'm with Morgan in that sense, where it's like, you know, you got to do like some fucking. You can't go. It's all this like kind of like half measure shit that Rhaenyra keeps trying to do because she wants this kind of.
She wants to have her cake and eat it too.
It's the Mysaria of it all.
And it's very Viserys though. Viserys was so namby-pamby and so didn't want to fucking ruffle feathers and just wanted people to get along. And it's like, you gotta kind of go hard in, like, you know, like on how we should have honestly done Reconstruction with our country. We're just like, we did not properly fucking punish these motherfuckers, and we did not rip the shit out root and stem. And it's gonna be hard in the immediate, but it's necessary, because like you kind of gotta wipe that fucking slate so clean, and you gotta be like, I know you guys really like having the faith in you, whatever it is. We're moving the fucking capital. Sorry, motherfuckers. Like you guys completely abdicated your responsibility to hold any type of power in here, because you have absolutely no fucking sense of like you guys have completely lost your minds, and you guys are not to be trusted, and certainly not with the faith of the seven. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know. I'm with you in that sense, Morgan, for fucking sure. Like, she's so her fucking father's daughter. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just.
But unfortunately, the person like arguing for our side is freaking Damon. Who wouldn't do it smartly enough. He would do it. He would accidentally kill a bunch of like, you know, the most beloved lady in the house, whatever. And you'd be like, well, whatever. Instead of being like, you need like a Tywin. Again, I'm sure Tywin was kind of a very like efficient hand. I don't want to say good, but efficient enough where it's like, do your war crimes smartly. Do your atrocities in a pointed, smart way. We're not going to like.
And it's very definitive too. There was no, well, maybe we could. He was like, we're going to do A, B, C, and D. And then we're going to stop.
And then we stop, it will be so scary and powerful that for decades, no one will. Again, Tywin Lannister reigns a Castamere. You write a song about it, then just send a singer every time somebody's kicking up some shit.
Exactly. Just play the first 5 notes, and people will just straighten the fuck right up.
It's like
heard. My mom counted 1, 2. Once you get to that 2, you're like, I'm gonna straighten the fuck up. But I also feel like Damon isn't as effective because he's not there. He's too busy doing the errand stuff that he's not there to continuously be like, hey, this is why we have to do this. Because as much as I like Mysaria, she is leading Rhaenyra in a wrong place, because she's like, yeah, the people, the small folks. And I was like, I get it. Why couldn't you take the money and do 70-30, pay the guards, and then do what you could with the 30% for the people? Why does it all have to go to them? And you're not paying the guards. You're risking tomfoolery and shenanigans on a citywide level.
Or you fund the small folk, and then just be like, every month you have like a tax to give the like guard, you know, 2 cloaks or 2 boots, or yearly, like your tanner. Mostly, I'm gonna invest in your small business. You're gonna get back to business. The realm will start making money again. But gold cloaks every month, you have to like, you have like a I don't know, 3. You have to donate 3 of your things to the gold cloaks or the guard or the. There's a way to do this, to fund, to use the money to seed things, get the physical goods. Yeah.
What about
he said it. He was like, "What about taxes?"
Was Love and Mandarin? We're just like, he's just like, we could just tax, like, the money's here, like, clearly. You know what I mean?
Like, tax the rich.
Well, I mean,
right.
I think they would have paid had they not had the rat dinar. So I'm like, it goes back to the rat dinner. Like, ma'am, I get it. You were being like, I'm tired of this shit. I get it. But you kind of like put yourself in a position where it's not quite a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? But
I would
you're in
say,
the corner.
what I would have done in her place, I would have been like, hey, this is the rat dinner. Now, listen, I'm not going to make you eat it because I know you're going to pay some taxes right now.
Mm-hmm.
But anyone who doesn't want to pay taxes, well, I'm here to eat every bite off that plate. That's how I would do it. I'd be like,
Giving them a choice.
And I think that's a failure of Viserys, right? Like, he had Rhaenyra as his cupbearer, but he did not educate her in the ways of politics because he wasn't educated in the way of politics, but he also didn't give her access to people who knew what the fuck they were doing. So she was never equipped with the knowledge that he wanted to impart to her. And so she was set up for failure by Viserys at this point when he declared her heir and then didn't do anything materially to stand by it. So
I think all his kids were set up for failure. All of them.
I would agree.
oh my gosh, every single
even
one.
with Aegon,
Yeah.
had he not had such a air of superiority, he could have listened to Otto. Otto was the brains, and everyone knew that Otto was the brains, including Aegon. But he was just so pissed that he couldn't do what he wanted to do. He was like, "I found somebody who agrees with me that we should just go out and just set shit on fire. So why do I have to listen to you? I'm the king." Bye. Like, nobody understands anything, and that's Viserys's fault.
No, and also, like, I mean, the thing with like Otto, it's like, say, like, listen, like the most famous villain, but Tywin, at least with Tommen, would try to give him some knowledge of like, what would you do in this, or like, what makes a good king? Let's have a conversation about it. Otto just assumed that Aegon would want to go like be drunk out all day and fuck off like Viserys, and he thought that, but it's like, if you spent even a little bit of time with Aegon, you would understand that, like, no, he wants to be a good boy, even though he's a shit and a fucking asshole. But he just wants you to like pat him on the head.
Yes,
and,
tell him good job.
Good boy.
Yeah.
But and you could use that. You could actually have weaponized that. But they just want to be lazy about this and been like, well, if he kicks up a fuss, we'll tell him to go fucking sit down in the corner. What are you gonna do? And that's the hubris of the High Towers where they fucked up. Because I'm like, no, you could have had Aegon. He's so easy. Look at Larry. Like, he's so easy to control. You just have to put in some work. But I don't know. It's
yeah, because Larry's doing such a great job.
Right now? I'm sorry, Dustin. Is Aegon alive right now?
Hey,
do they not have a clue on where the boat's leaving? Did they not learn information from the camp?
4 times he could have been killed. 4 times. When they first got caught, he could have got killed. When they got captured, or at least stopped by the Triarchy, and he poked his little head out, and he was like, maybe we should leave. They could have got killed there. When he was hugging the dragon, they could have got killed. When they first walked into the camp, he definitely would have got killed. I'm like, this time, the last time, he didn't have to save him, but he was like, hey, you about to learn a lesson kissing these shitty ass shoes. Maybe you'll get some act right, and you will stop pretending that people know who you are. Either you want them to know that you want them to know that you're Aegon, or you don't. Which one is it? You can't be both. You can't.
Too true.
It's literally his first example of like tough love at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like or certainly like any type of constructive tough love. Like, you know, obviously Alicent will catch him fucking feeding the geese outside of the fucking like off the balcony or whatever it was, you know, and then be like, you're too important, blah blah blah. But then she would do nothing.
No, he does something bad, and like she's like, okay, I'm gonna hit him and tell him he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but, like,
right.
Not actually. What can we learn from this? What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Was it because you were blackout drunk?
Right.
Well, now we learned a lesson that when you're blackout drunk, we should not have any of. You shouldn't be around women. Like, there's a way. Like, I pro Alicent hitting Aegon for being a shit. Like, that was like called for. But also, kid's set up for failure because he's told that he can do. He's if you're high up, you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No one's gonna. There will be no consequence except for your mom hitting you. And at you.
I mean, Allison Viserys are very similar. As in, I mean, she's telling this kid, like, who's, I don't know, I think 13, 14 in season 1. She's like, you are the challenge. You are the challenge. You're going to be you're going to be the king. Like, you got to be ready, blah, blah, blah. And then would pull a Viserys and be like, okay, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and literally do nothing, afterwards.
You're so
you know
right.
what I mean? Like, they're both, awful. Like, they're both so terrible at parenting. I mean, say what you want about Rhaenyra. I mean, Jason's a little stupid and hot-headed, but those strong boys, they kept in they were pretty damn good in line, and they would kind of do what they're told, and they took their shit very seriously and everything that. You know?
They had a happy childhood for the most part.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Too. That's why I was laughing so hard.
And maybe that's because because it's a big mistake for the fucking heir apparent to go live in Dragonstone for 6, 7, 8 years when you got the high towers and they're doing their thing.
Yeah. Well,
please.
Well, the title of Dragonstone, running Dragonstone was supposed to be if you run Dragonstone, then you can run the realm.
Okay.
So Prince of Dragonstone or Princess of Dragonstone was the title of the next in line, and you were expected to run that entire fucking house. And running that entire fucking house, the legacy of the Targaryens, all the dragons, all the dragon keepers, that was supposed to prepare you for ruling the realm. But we do see that Rhaenyra used it as kind of an escape from court
I
rumors.
wish she had enough. That's one of my things. Every time I go back to season 1, I was like, her biggest fucking mistake is knowing that her father was in such poor health and leaving anyways. She was like, you know what? I need to go back to Dragonstone instead of just staying there. Because had she been there, she been there when her father died
with everybody's dragons and shit like that too, we're just
but she was following the rule, right? I have to go rule Dragonstone versus the emotion of I need to be here for my dad.
But there is also the thing where it's geography, especially in the time of dragons, where a dragon ride from Dragonstone to King's Landing is so
no, it's nothing. It's nothing.
She could have been midweek. It's someone who's a bridge and tunnel in New York. You have your week
3 days a week.
Apartment, and you're okay, I spend 3 days a week in King's Landing. I attend the court petitions, and I sit next to Otto the Hand. I will stand next to Otto. They will get used to my face near the throne. And I will be in the conversation, and I will know everything that's happening. And I'm just there wasn't really a reason less. I was if Dragonstone was super far away, I might be it's kind of a pain in the ass. But
it's not though. It's fucking. It's if you take a small
a 15-minute
or it's a 2-seater fucking thing if you wanted to go to St. Louis or something like that in a little biplane or some shit like that. It wouldn't take that big. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. You know what I mean? So I know this whole show is just going to be us looking back and be like, you fucking idiots. It's true. It's going to be everybody. But it's going to be that. You know what I mean? For sure. Well, I mean, I think it's what do we get any more super chats in there? I think we're caught up on everything.
Yeah.
Get in your super chats, fam.
If you got a couple more, I mean, I guess I think what we can do is we can kind of start to wrap it up and everything like that. I mean, I don't know. I'll I mean, I just to echo what everybody said. I mean, I think this episode was sick in the sense that it just felt like a regular piece of prestige TV. You know what I mean? It just kind of felt like a regular ass, and to me, that is what Thrones. That's the building blocks of what made Thrones what it was and what it is. You know what I mean? Thrones didn't have a shitload of spectacle at the beginning, and I think what it has is a lot of intrigue, a lot of great characters, shit that makes your skin crawl. You know what I mean? But in ways that isn't somebody getting their face fucking peeled off by somebody or something, or some creature or something. And it's the punches of that are the kind of the accentuators and shit like that kind of make, and then that's what makes it fantastical. And I think that's sort of what I loved about this, is that it was all character, it was all growth, and it was all that kind of stuff. And I think that's where, and now that we have, I feel We know where we're going to end. We got one more season after this. We got this many hours of TV left. And it, I kind of, to Maddie's point, and I think we've all kind of said a version of this, is that like they probably have a pretty damn good idea as far as where the story is going to end, and they can just make sure they effectively fill this fucking shit in, you know, where, you know, as opposed to having, you know, some fucking dipshit CEO like Zaslav, known cool and regular guy, fucking just cutting the fucking, you know, 2 episodes from underneath him and really kind of killing some of that clout and that inertia and shit, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, no. So a really, really strong one. Does anybody have any parting thoughts? Any final?
I had a shower. I rewatched the episode today, and I had this like shower thought where I was like, and it's because there's the one actor from Our Flag Means Death is one of the tavern folks. I'm just like,
oh shit.
Someone Rhaenyra just needs to walk up to Ulf once and just be like, "You wear fine things well," and it would squash all his insecurity, would heal his He might be Team Rhaenyra for life. And I'm just like someone. Just trying. I did notice, like, he was like learning how to do the like, instead of saying, "Oh, you said no, fuck you," he learned how to say all the courtly things. He's been studying, which is not in
been trying stuff like that.
And I know, I'm sorry to make me be like apologetic to like the worst man, but I'm like, he had no house training. He had no.
He really was. He was out like it.
Well, I mean, but also here's the other thing. I mean, like that. I mean, like again, like, you know, the Realm's Delight. You supposedly grew up kind of a party girl and shit like that back in the day. Fucking pop-up bar in the Red Keep. Bring them in there. Make sure
your guys, and we will vet them. You choose your guys. We're going to vet them. If they've been in King's Landing the whole time, cool. And then there's like if they try anything, if anyone.
Escorted in by the gold cloaks
UFC
and everything.
On the White House lawn.
That's it. That's it right there.
There we go. Absolutely.
Pirate mud wrestling in the Red Keep.
In the Red Keep.
In the Red Keep. Baker will give him like a fireworks show, like at the end or whatever, or like, you know, whoever.
Invite the nobles, cook the books.
Yeah, like
wrestling.
Ormond Hightower would pinch his nose at it, but he would still vote for it. You know what I mean? Just like all those fucking, like all those pieces of shit. Like, yeah, I mean, like that's. I love that, Dustin. That's good. Like, we got it. I'm gonna work on I'm gonna try to Photoshop. That thing. That was one thing I was gonna do. What you say? I was gonna do that edit, but my internet decided to take a shit, and I had to like go literally downstairs to upload everything for today and everything like that. So it's like, oh my god, like coming in like at the very killer, Jenny. Caraxes and Steve Stewart
earlier.
Yeah. Right. Caraxes and Steve Stewart were definitely doing the. What is your?
Yes, they were.
What's your name?
They already have it on TikTok. They already have it on TikTok.
Right.
And I was
or like, or because I'm ancient. There was another one where you do like the Canadians from South Park, where it's like I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Like that's what they were. They could also kind of you could edit that a ton of different
and
ways.
And also the Letterkenny bit where the Quebec people are yelling in French and the Canadians are like, I don't know what you're saying.
Right, exactly right. Well, yeah, because it's sheep stealer. Because you know it's like blah, 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 or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like
that boy's a hig.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's like, hey, how you doing? You want to be my friend? Right. No, very Boomhauer, or like I think Sling Blade, or was another thing. So, like, how you doing? You won't be my friends? Like, I like the way you talk.
Very much bubblegum. You know, I like all types of friends.
Exactly. You can have fried sheep. You can have boiled sheep. You can have sheep salad, sheep salad.
You can have outside raw sheep. You have inside
fried sheep, popcorn sheep, sheep on a stick.
Sheep stew. Oh my god, absolutely. So I don't think we're gonna get any better than that. So we just want to say we appreciate y'all, and sorry again for the like the technical difficulties and everything like that we've had. But again, we're making it just like Rhaenyra in the Red
Gotta
Keep.
make it work.
It ain't perfect, but we're making it work, and we're doing our damnedest over here. And we really do appreciate everybody that jumped in with all the super chats. We got ourselves Big Apple. We got ourselves Jenny and Cold Stove Creamy, Diogino. We got Nicole Emery 93, Cruel Philosopher Slurpee, Cruel Philosopher again, and AK Watch X. It said like, that's one of your friends, right? Like,
yeah, she's actually streaming right now because usually I do Tuesdays. I was like, hey, Sean asked me to come on, so I'm gonna be over there real quick.
No,
but yeah, it's her channel and another friend, DJ11. We do Game of Thrones, and then me and AK we do the Vampire Lestat.
Nice.
Mondays.
Awesome. Well, to that end, Meeks, like, you can just give us like a little couple of plugs on what you're working on and where people can find you and all that good stuff.
All the things.
You know? If they don't know already, which they should. But yeah, let people know.
But I have my main reaction channel, and that's just Manic Meeks. I have a gaming channel, Manic Meeks Gaming, going through Doom and a bunch of shit on my gaming channel if you're interested. But like my friend said, I usually stream on her channel and another friend's channel, DJ11, which is the review with the crew. That's another channel that they dual stream on. But I'm usually over on AK Watch's channel Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, going over Lestat, Thrones, or House of Dragons and House of Dragons now.
Right.
And
yeah,
AKX Watches, correct?
Yeah, that's her username, but you can look up AK Watch and you will find it. She got like all types of
people are asking in the chat. So
yeah, it's AK Watch. If I could just just squeeze her channel in there. Yeah. But yeah, so next week it would be a little weird for me because I'm going to San Diego Comic-Con. So I probably after like Tuesday, you won't see me. but
you're gonna disappear. You're gonna disappear into the Heron Hall of San Diego. That's what you're gonna do. But you're gonna come out with a bunch of knowledge.
Oh my god, back rooms.
She's gonna be in Hall H.
They're premiering the episode early, and I'm super pissed that I can't go to the panel that they're premiering the episode because I do reactions. We do reactions. So I'm like, I just don't feel right doing a second reaction because it's not authentic.
I feel that.
So I'm gonna miss all of that.
The things you do for love.
The things. However, I'm just gonna throw her channel in there. That's that. They're live now. I might jump in. I don't know. It's hot as hell. I've been here sweating. But yeah, that's what. As you can tell from the lights off, blue lights on. That's it. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's where I'm going. So yeah.
Yeah, again, give her a look see because it's like if you just need like some of the just some of the best I say this all the time, but like it's to me it's really really tough to make like a singular I think there's a lot of reactors where it's just them and it's just this one person and it just goes like it's just people kind of going like oh no bro. Oh man, like what? And like that's it. You know what I mean? Like, and that is not what you get with Manic with Meeks. Like, it is like a lovely I don't know, just it's just really really amazing dynamic. 1000%. I mean, like right. I mean, like a journey.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I try. It took forever to get to this point.
But I'm saying like I've never seen somebody have such good chemistry with themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I mean.
Yeah,
and so that's what I say. No, and I mean like no, and like seriously, like that makes you like one. That's like you're 1 in 10,000 when it comes to that shit right here. So I just want to say, so give her channel a look see over there and follow her. Also follow her on TikTok. If you just need your fucking ear chewed off in the best possible way about whatever it is that you're watching, follow Manic Meeks on TikTok. Maddie, also where can the people find you? Get your handles over there.
You can find me in the Watchers on the Bar Discord. You can find me at Maddie K Plays on Twitter, at Maddie K Ultra on Instagram. And I am also on a recent episode, a not out yet recent episode of I Made More Wine with the lovely Jocelyn. Yeah, so I'm excited.
Who's going to be joining us next week?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So super excited for that. So we got a bunch of great stuff over here. So check out these two gals and stuff like that. And if you guys know the damn deal. Hopefully if you guys have been hanging out, but if you don't, we are Watchers in the Bar. We're Sean Tank Top and the Watchers in the Bar. And if you guys want to give us a little bit of support, get some early access, because again, we rock part one, the first half of the reactions. But if you guys want to get the whole reaction and you guys want to if they buy in right now, they'll get to finish the show with completely full, uncut, everything that we got that we're going to be putting out over there. So we hope you guys consider for all of our bar watching and stuff like that. I'm just firing up X-Men 97, which has been fucking crushing lately and has been so damn good. And so we got a bunch of stuff over there, a bunch of great movie reactions and stuff like that. But hit us up over there on our Patreon, patreon.com/untanktop to give us that support. A bunch of different tiers that you guys can hit up for any and all dollar amounts that you guys are willing to spend. And we greatly appreciate you guys for doing so. We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you.